All right, welcome to the post-championship match press conference of the 2017 Central Region Volleyball Championships. Joining us today, the University of Minnesota Duluth, head coach Jim Booz, and senior players Kelly Madison, Allison Oley, and Sarah Hiesacker. Coach, if we could start off with some remarks from you, please.
Absolutely, thank you. First of all, I think it's really important to say this. I want to thank the whole Southwest Minnesota State athletic department and staff for the job they did running this regional tournament. This was a tremendous event, a great experience for our women's student athletes here. First class operation, and we're extremely happy to have been here and to experience this at this institution. It was awesome. Secondly, we definitely want to congratulate Concordia St. Paul, wish them the best of luck as they move forward in representing the Central Region at the national finals in Pensacola. Obviously, a tremendous program with a great tradition. The job that Brady and George and Kayla did this year with what they graduated to come back and find a way to do what they did this year says a lot about that program, those athletes, and those coaches. So, you know, we tip our hat to them and we wish them the best of luck. As far as the match today, you know, most importantly, I'm extremely proud of my group. It was obviously not a great match for us today in comparison to what we were, the level we were playing at last night. I felt like, you know, that first set was the battle I was hoping we'd have. It would be a back and forth thing. You know, unfortunately at 23 all or 24 all, whatever it was, we had two close calls that, you know, went the other way, and, you know, we found ourselves at an 0-1 deficit. And I felt like that just sucked a little bit of life out of us, a little wind out of our sails. And from there, it was an uphill climb the rest of the way. Concordia did a great job, with the exception of set 3, obviously, of being in system. And when they're in system, they evenly distribute the ball. They've got 5 kids who terminate. That made it really difficult to slow them down tonight from a defensive standpoint. And defense had carried us these last couple matches, and tonight it just wasn't as good. Positioning at times was pretty good, and we just didn't make some plays that we had made the night before or the night before. So disappointed in the result, proud of my team. It was a heck of a year. It was a really tough stretch here over the last 2-3 weeks. So to find a way to get to this championship, I'm extremely proud of them. Sorry, that was long-winded.
Open it up for questions.
Coach, you guys played 7 ranked teams in a row, which was a program high to end the season. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way it was. Kind of talk about how you were battle tested. How did that prepare this group for this tournament?
Well, I think it just taught them that, you know, despite circumstance, despite score in a set, that they just had to continue to battle. I really loved our mentality in day 1 and day 2 in terms of the energy we put out, the confidence we played with, the effort level that we played with. I thought that was probably as gritty and scrappy of a couple performances as we've had in a long time. You know, unfortunately in this match tonight, it just didn't happen as much as we needed it to, but it prepared us because it's a grind. And, you know, the thing I told our girls there at the end is that, you know, that's the challenge of this region, is not only do you have to have it for 3 nights in a row, but you're going to have it for 3 nights in a row against some of the best in the country. And that's a challenge, and that's the challenge you got to rise to, and, you know, tonight Concordia rose to that challenge.
For any one of the players, just kind of back off what he said, being in the tournament, reaching the regional is extremely difficult. You guys got there. How fun of a ride was it?
I mean, definitely this moment sucks, but looking back, I'm really proud to say that we made it to the regional final, especially in how tough the Central Region is. And as tough a road it is, I won't change it. I'm just really proud to be able to.
And
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
To anyone up there, you guys came in as the underdogs in the past few matches, especially today. What is about this team that you guys just persevered, you just kept on fighting, besides being the underdogs?
We just love to play for each other and with each other. I think that was the driving force between any deficit we may have overcome.
Yeah, you might not be able to see it from up there with your cameras, but they're interlocking hands up here as they talk. It's just a tight group. They play for each other. They love each other on and off the court. They take care of each other. And, you know, that's what makes them so special is win or lose, they don't lose sight of what's really important when we're doing this kind of stuff. So it's a special group for sure.
Well, Coach, we'll just go with that. I mean, you're losing 3 seniors, and it's got to be hard for them and for you. I mean, you're losing a fantastic core of young ladies. Just kind of describe what it means to you to have them in your program.
Well, certainly they were, you know, a huge part of what we've done over the course of the last 4 to 5 years. They embraced the culture of what our program is about, the expectations we have for them in the classroom, in the community, on the courts, the work ethic they have, and they've done a great job as they've matured through the program of passing those expectations and traits down to our younger kids. And most importantly, they're just great people. And I enjoy the fact that I get to work with such great people, because, you know, there's a lot of people out in life that don't get to work with great people and have to work with people they don't enjoy. And I really get to enjoy my job every day in working with these guys. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. They're going to be a missed group for sure.
And I guess for any of you to just kind of follow that up, what's the one thing that you're going to miss? I mean, I hate to say that it's over, but well, that was, you guys have just had a fantastic run. You guys did everything in your power to get here. You overcame so much. What's kind of just the one memory, lasting memory that you're going to have?
Honestly, for me, probably just seeing my teammates every day. Obviously, we have a really good program, and volleyball's a huge part of that. And we all just like love each other so much, so it's going to be hard like when we move on and we don't have our practices and our lifts and all that every day, because we really do play for each other and love each other a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna miss like competing next to like my best friends every single day. It's been like an amazing 4 years, and it's definitely gonna be missed.
Definitely the people.
You know, the big thing I tried to remind them of here at the end is that although the sting of losing in this final hurts, the opportunity that they had, they've got to relish it. And when we look back on it after that hurt goes away, I think they're really going to appreciate what they were able to accomplish. You know, deep down, we were in a quarterfinal against Winona at home, down in the 5th set. We lose that set, I'm not even sure if we're here in the tournament. And so to rally back in that 5th set, find a way to win some more matches and get all the way to the final, I think it's a credit to how hard these girls worked and how much they believed in each other. And, you know, again, although it's hurting now, I think they have a lot to be proud of.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.